Radio. Talking shit with the juggalos on Replicon Radio. Give it a listen, don't be a bitch, Replicon Radio. Yeah. This is Replicon Radio.
Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lexa Hexmaster and the Shadow Army. Oh yeah. What the fuck? Another Monday.
Hey man, that brand new Lex the Hexmaster record's out now.
It is.
It's out now.
It is.
It
Episode
came out
3.
last Friday.
That's right, like 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Palace of Illusions. It's available right now. You can stream it on all streaming platforms. You can still pick up physical copies at mnestore.com.
But you can't get those pre-order bundles. Those are gone.
Nope.
That's right. But they
No
do still
longer
have some
available.
limited merch available. It's Cyber Monday. You get some free stuff, I believe. So better get it before the day's over.
You get a free sticker with your $25 purchase.
I don't know. I know they were giving out an EP over the weekend.
Oh.
A whole EP.
Did you get it?
I did. It was really hard. I'm not gonna front.
It was hard for you to get.
Yeah.
Because you didn't know what to buy to get it.
Yeah, I didn't want anything, which is impressive to me.
No, that just means M&E needs to step up their merch.
Well, you had to spend, what was it, $75.
Oh.
So every order gets something. I don't remember what it was. And then every order over $35 gets some sort of CD single or something, I think.
Yeah.
And then every order of $75 gets the EP, which they did that last year, and it was super limited, and the EP started selling for a ton of money.
Zitcho's first.
What up, Zitrup?
About time. About time you get in here first.
But yeah, it was really hard to try to find $75 worth of stuff I wanted.
I could only imagine.
He bought everything. He's already got everything.
Well, and I don't, like I told you, we were talking about, I was like, I don't buy shirts really anymore. Like, what do I, if it doesn't say Replicon Radio or have a dinosaur on it, what do I need it for?
That's it. Twisted need to start coming out with dinosaur shirts.
They should come out with Replicon Radio shirts, and then they could, I mean, we can make a licensing deal. Never done one, but I'll learn real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to license that shit?
I ain't even gonna say it.
But they'd get me to buy it, but probably not. I'd still probably make my own. But
Alright, you're right.
But yeah, I did. You know what else I did? I didn't even know I was going to mention this, but I bought the thing I said I would never buy.
A comic book.
No.
Yeah, technically.
He did buy comic books. We should have brought that CoverGirl book. That was a good book. That was my favorite part of that store.
You bought a fucking CoverGirl magazine?
No. It was different. No.
We stopped at the comic book shop
Before the
when we were out
show.
of town, and Dead Body Man found the closest thing to porn you could find in the comic shop.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
I mean, I had nothing else to do.
Like some hardback cover girls.
It was like anti-cover girls. It was like, all right.
Like if you ever want to see Catwoman in Playboy,
He found it.
I
found
did.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was only $25. Anyway, so would you
buy it?
No, I didn't.
You should have.
Well, maybe this has been 20 years
For the
ago.
show's sake, you should have.
Maybe. Well, I showed him. He's seen it.
Yeah, he shared it with us.
Yeah. We were there for like 20 minutes, and I don't collect. I don't like going to stores where like everything's a collectible, pretty much, or a book. I'm not into graphic novels, so I'm not interested in the comics. Everything else was basically collectibles there, or things that you buy, you don't take out, you don't mess with. It's like, that's not my store, man. That's not for me. So I'm just kind of walking around. After about the 37th lap, I come across this gym.
37th lap.
I was pacing that bitch as I was prepping for the show. So I was all I was getting the juices flowing, and
Hey guys, take your time. I found something I can read.
oh yeah, I didn't tell him how long I had it before I showed it to him.
Oh, fuck. He went to the
true.
bathroom, made a mess.
He didn't have a bathroom in there, I don't think. If he did, I'm sad. I should have sat in a chair in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had
That
candy.
would've
They
looked
did
really
have free
odd.
candy in there
They did.
Ooh.
for all the kiddos. Free candy. No, I bought that Violent J thing.
Oh, for $117.
It was 50% off. So it was $50. Still too much. I still
way too
still
fucking
too much. But I want the other ones. So I don't want to be without the first one. That's my problem. Because the other ones are gonna come with vinyls and fucking cool shit.
You hope.
I mean, that's what I was told anyway. I mean, I don't know. We're not sorry
This
if we tricked you, I
motherfucker.
guess, but why? This shit still isn't fucking working. It's pissing me off.
This motherfucker
What happened?
bought it.
He
I
did. Well, it was 50% off. How
I
could
bought
you
it for half the price.
How could you
It's
how could you
still
not
too
save
much,
that
but-
money?
Did you open it and listen to it?
He hasn't
Oh, I
got
haven't
it.
got it yet. It was
Oh,
like a Black
pre-order?
Friday 50% off.
Was it pre-order?
Well, no, it's Black Friday was 2 days ago. It hasn't showed up. I didn't pay for
Oh, I thought you
drone
bought it at
shipping.
the shop. I thought you
No,
got it
no,
at
no,
the
no, no.
comic book shop.
Oh,
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just, it also includes a comic
Gotcha.
when he said comic book.
Oh, I thought you bought it at the comic book shop where you guys had stopped off and you found the porno.
No, they had a 50% off deal. I honestly don't think it was supposed to be included, but it was, so I bought it.
So they're gonna say sorry about your damn luck, but here's your money.
Yeah,
back."
here's your refund, fam.
Yeah.
What should be? I wouldn't be that mad.
You would be upset. You'd be like, "No, motherfuckers! You said it was included.
Right? Oh well.
You said anything,
Anything.
and that was anything."
That's right. But I got it, motherfucker. I'm trying to get this damn Jelly Roll ticket, and the fucking thing won't let me.
Anybody do anything the night before Thanksgiving, which would have been Wednesday, I suppose, other than me?
Thanksgiving, Wednesday night. No, I worked.
I went to bed.
I
No.
worked and went to a 9-pin bowling tournament, and I bowled like shit the first 2 games. Well, I say like shit. Well, 189, 187 first 2 games. Then I did something I ain't never done before.
Ooh, 300.
I did. I bowled a 300 and
Nice. Congratulations.
only had 3 no 9-pin no tap strikes
nice.
within that. But then another buddy of mine who also was there
Did you
with
get the
me.
ring? Did you get a ring?
No, you don't get a ring for that.
Mm.
That's not it's got to be a natural 300. It's not really a natural 300.
Well, true.
But I ain't never bowled a 300 in a fucking 9-pin tournament either.
I would take it.
So a buddy of mine also bowled a 300, but he had a lot of no tap strikes. But so I'm like, well, fuck it. You bowl 3 games, and then they announce what the cut was, and if you make cut, you bowl a 4th game. I'm like, well, the first 2 games were shit. I'm pretty sure I didn't make cut with a 676, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick my shoes off and wait for these strike box tickets to get called, and hopefully we can win some money. They announced all the strike pot tickets, and then they announced the cut was 671. I'm like, you
nice.
motherfucker. So I put my shoes back on, and as we're waiting we had to go find our name.
How many people made the cut?
I think there was like 20
How many people were
20 or 25. There was over 100 people
I was
there,
gonna say it had to be a big ass fucking tournament.
because we had 6 on one lane, 5 on another, and I mean it was at least, you had at least 10 people or more.
How big was this fucking house?
It was Arnold Bowl. They have an upstairs, downstairs, still
Oh, okay.
30 whatever fucking lanes.
All
but
right, yeah.
It's
all
a
right. So
pack.
that's a big house.
Yeah, it's a packed
Oh.
house. And so I make cut. So I go find my name, figure out what lane I'm on. I get my shit together. I go to the lane that I'm on for the 4th game.
Guys, I'm in lane 54. Let's go.
and somebody yells at me, and I happen to look over, and there's a fight in the back.
Nice.
We're at like 10 feet from where I'm at. I'm like, these motherfuckers. How in the fuck? Who the fuck would be? We're all like friends and family around here. Who the fuck is fighting?
Anytime money's involved at at like sporting event,
Well, there was a big strike pot. They did a super strike pot, which the total was $2,000.
oh yeah,
And in order, if your ticket gets called, They gave it all away that night. So if your ticket got called, your first ball, you had to go from what lanes you started. You either went right or left. And then once you started there, you couldn't go back to the lanes that you had. So you had to keep moving that one direction you picked.
Okay.
So dude's ticket got called. For first ball, you have to roll a natural strike, and you get $500.
Okay.
Then you have the option to either collect that $500 or keep going. Now the next strike will get you $1,000. And then the third strike will get you the other $1,000 to get you the whole pot, the $2,000 pot or whatever. Or the other fucking... what, $1,500 or whatever the fuck it was. That was $2,000 total. So you roll the first one, you get $500. The second one,
probably another $500.
You get $1,000. And then if you wanted to roll the next one, you can collect all $2,000.
Okay,
that's how it worked. So dude rolls one, he gets a strike. And his buddy's like, "Fuck it, let's go for another one." So they go for another one. He moves down the lane, and he throws another one, $1,000. And now they got $1,000. Now they can roll one more. And then get $2,000 collected. Buddy's like, nope, fuck that, we're done.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, fuck it. Of course you're going to be done. You know, if you got like 3 or 4 or 5 people that went in on that, y'all are getting some extra cash.
Yeah.
You know, that's some good money coming back to you, especially the strike pot tickets you've already won prior to that. So that gets done, and that's when I'm up looking for my sheet while they're rolling that shit. I found out where I am. I move all my shit. This fight fucking breaks out after the strike pot. I'm like, the super strike pot. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you can't even see because there's a crowd rolled around. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Then I seen a buddy of mine over there. I'm like, motherfucker, here we go. Well, he ain't part of it. So I'm like, all right. Then I see another buddy of mine over there, and I'm like, motherfucker. And he ain't in it. I'm like, all right. So what the fuck's really going on? And I see a couple other people I do, and I'm like, this is going on for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, don't make me even have to go up there and figure out what the fuck's going on. So everybody that I knew finally came back to where we were. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Who got in the way? Don't worry, it wasn't none of us. We're good. I'm like, well, who the fuck got into it? I don't know, just 2 fat fucks rolling around on the fucking ground. I started laughing, right? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I know we're in Arnold, a bunch of fucking Hoosiers fucking rolling around the fucking ground fighting. I get it, but they get up and they're older guys. They're like in their 50s. And I'm like, bro, we can't handle our fucking alcohol at 50 fucking years old. Maybe you probably should go sit down somewhere. And they were 2 big dudes, and they both were like, they both were about ready to have fucking heart attacks, dude. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Well, then, so I have all my shit sitting up because I had to move my shit away from my lane and go to a different lane. Well, here comes one of the big old boys come rolling down, the old guy. And he comes by and he grabs some of my shit some of my bullshit that I had. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And a friend of mine's like, hey, they just took your fucking slipper, your booty, your piss shoes. So when you go to the bathroom, whatever. And I'm like, he took what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey. He said, did you take my fucking shoe cover? And he's like, oh, was it yours? And I'm like, if it was sitting right here and you just picked it up and put it in your bag, yeah, that was mine. And he's like, oh, was it Dexter? And I'm like, yeah. Actually, matter of fact, it was. And his buddy goes, I guess I kind of had attitude with him. And his buddy, this is a dude that just got done rolling around on the fucking ground. So I know he doesn't want to fight because he's tired.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to fight. I'm just like, dude, why would you just take shit that ain't yours?
I mean, your wife.
But his buddy explained, hey, man, we were sitting here. We were bowling on these lanes. He thought it was his. And I'm like, oh, that's no problem.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, probably should have asked before you just take shit, but I get it. So then old boy's like, fuck that motherfucker. I'm like, fuck, here we go again. And then another dude, the other fat dude's like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm fat. I can take care of myself. I'll fuck you up. And I'm like, then y'all just get done rolling around on the fucking ground about ready to have heart attacks. Y'all ain't fucking nobody up. And I guess the owner of the bowling alley come over and kicked the one guy out. And he's like, well, what about him? He started the shit. And he's like, I'm kicking him out too. I'm just going to wait for you guys to leave, and then I'm going to have them leave. Well, the other people never fucking left. I'm assuming they were friends of the owner of the bowling alley. So that ended up being a good fucking night. I ended up actually bowling the 4th game. I ended up with a 247. I ended up taking 13th place. Nothing special. I didn't think I was going to even do that.
Yeah.
So I won a few more bucks. It paid.
That's not bad though for how many people were in that fucking tournament.
No, it paid for my night. I couldn't complain. Had a good time. Seen a few people I haven't seen in a while, so that was a good time. So And that started at 7 o'clock. So by like 10 o'clock, these motherfuckers are drunk rolling around the fucking bowling alley. I'm like, God damn. The other one I used to get into started at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you're there till
Jesus.
And you're there till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
This is why I don't fucking bowl no more.
But this other one started at 7, and I was home by midnight, only because I stuck around for a little while after we got done.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have been home at 11. And then I woke up and started my Thanksgiving with the neighbors, and because that's my family. You know, we go over there and go up the street, eat some turkeys, drink a lot of beer and whiskey.
I was supposed to get a turkey on Wednesday. Supposed to have a Thanksgiving over at mother-in-law. I never fucking remember. Anyway,
I was gonna say, damn,
yeah,
stepmom.
no, I never fucking remember it. I'm still getting used to it, man. I'm still getting used to it. But like, she wanted to take food.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at
Yeah, she wanted to take food up to her
no.
sister because her sister's husband is pretty bad off in the hospital and it's not looking good. And so they wanted to go up there after she got home at like 9 o'clock. And so we were like, all right, cool, we'll go over there, we'll eat some food, and then maybe go over there or go home. And yeah, no, we didn't get no fucking food. We didn't eat for like, we were that was our dinner. So we were like, fuck
right.
yeah, we went over there hungry, and we were just sitting there for like 2 hours, and then we're like, all right, we're leaving. It's like, well, fuck you. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm not driving to St. Peter's from South City.
Right.
So it was like, I'm going to bed. Like, I'm tired. So, yeah, that's what I did on my Wednesday.
You just worked.
Yeah.
Oh, I worked too.
Well, how was Thanksgiving? I worked Wednesday, and then I've been off ever since, so I'm off all week now. So
I went up to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. It was nice. It was nice. Nice little quaint thing. It was my sister wasn't able to make it. So it was
is that why it was a quiet day?
Yeah.
What a dick. It was a quiet day because my sister didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically we all had a Thanksgiving like I think 2 weeks prior to that at my other sister's house. So like we were all there for that one, and
All right.
and my sister was sick. So I was like, keep your stupid ass home, you sick bitch.
You Irish people, I swear, always name calling.
You fucking take your ass home with your sickness.
What's an Irishman's 7-course meal?
I don't know what is it.
A 6-pack and a potato.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time to me.
All right.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Oh,
You can get liquid potatoes too.
Right.
It's called vodka.
So you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I had a good. What about you, P?
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
Everybody, hold on.
Yeah, I actually made it up. Usually with me bowling the late 9-pin tournament, I don't get out of the rack till like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I'm like,
Fuck, dude.
and then I'm like still hungover and shit. Like I don't even want to get up. But then it was nice this year because I was up there by like 1 o'clock, and I was wide awake, and we were just drinking, having a good old time, smoking a few cigars. Had a good. We smoked a ham. We smoked a turkey, fried a turkey, and baked a turkey.
Dude, my dad, his neighbor, he does like. He owns like land and a farm, and like he does all kinds of like weird shit. Anyway, he was like smoking a bunch of turkeys for people. He was like doing like 7 or 8, and he's like told my dad bring his turkey over. He's like, I'll do yours too.
Right.
And so he smoked my dad's turkey and then he deep fried it. Oh, dude, it was so good.
You smoked it then deep fried
Yes.
it? Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
Now
that'd be a good flavor.
Oh, it was good. It was so juicy, so juicy.
Whew, okay.
Skin was a little tough, but it was good.
Grape Joe, you owe me $44.
$44.
On a $25 ticket.
That didn't work. It won't work. That's why it was fucking weird. It won't work. So I got the $35 ticket with fees. It was $44.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck your fees, fam.
Sorry, it's $43.70.
But yeah, we had a good time. Ain't nothing stupid happened that day.
Yeah. What about you, P?
I had a good Thanksgiving, man. Actually, I worked a little bit in the morning. Actually,
I thought he fell asleep.
I did. Sorry, there's a bunch of stuff going on.
Sleepy P
Get
over here.
Yeah, you did it. Get off your phone.
Sorry, I was securing those tickets. But yeah, I actually got up and, while the food was cooking, shit was in the oven for hours. So I went to work expecting it to be pretty slow, and it was actually really crazy. So that was cool.
Thanks, everybody needs food while they're cooking all day.
Right? There was a lot of like
Or if you're like going to
Starbucks, Walgreens,
or if you're like going to a family's house, you're not cooking.
Oh yeah, DoorDash. I just forgot they started doing that shit. They started doing like the Walgreens groceries and shit for you.
So that was cool. And then we had dinner. Grape Joe came over and ate with us.
Aw.
Yeah, we had Friendsgiving and family giving.
Oh.
So that was cool. You know, I like food, turkey and dumplings and whatnot.
Yeah. Did you have gravy?
It was definitely gravy.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah,
He was sad coming back from the trip because we tried like 2 or 3 buffets and they just weren't open, so he didn't get a lot of gravy.
No,
But he did get his whole jus.
Oh, you see him drink this shit straight out of the fucking cup?
No, I was struggling to eat, so I didn't give a fuck what was going on. I was like, I just want to
That
go home.
motherfucker would have made you throw up and you would have been able to eat.
Ah, it's all right. I was drinking the honey mustard.
Got one drinking honey mustard, the other one drinking au jus.
No, I was drinking also the marinara too. Oh man, those are good cheese sticks.
P's shirt wasn't ripped but bloody.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Oh, somebody had. Damn, you had some blood?
We'll say that he was covered in blood at some point during the next couple stories.
So anyway, it was a great day. Joe came over. You know, we had a nice Thanksgiving, hung out for a little bit. And then later that night, I mentioned it before. I had tickets to a comedy show.
Yeah.
Nikki Glazer, I do
Yeah,
believe
saw
you said.
Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, how was it?
It was great. It was awesome. Holy cow!
Oh,
Man, Dead Body Man over here beating them shits up.
I didn't know my microphone was on it. I
Holy
set it
cow.
down after the microphone.
Oh, why?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, went to the comedy show. It was great. I should go to more comedy shows, to be honest. I had a really good time.
Yeah, where was that one at? Was that one
Funny
at
Bone.
The Funny Bone, that's right.
Yeah, which is cool because she's like huge.
Yeah.
Like literally yesterday, she was in like, or last 2 days, she was at this giant hall, I think in Denver or something,
Yeah.
filming for her big HBO special.
Yeah.
We were the last practice show before the
got a-
HBO special.
Yeah, she's got a Netflix special already. out.
Several.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing an HBO one now.
Yeah, like she's huge, man. And she was really good. She was really good. All the openers are really good. I can't tell you who they were.
Who all went? Is you and
It
Joe?
was just me and my buddy. No, Joe didn't go. Joe,
Is you and your buddy?
yeah, me and my buddy went. But yeah, it was dope, man. And so like, I don't even know how to set up this story. I guess I should set it up. Should I set it up the way I set it up for you?
Yeah. I mean, just a little,
So
like how he was
Okay,
wanting
so
to go into
we're
the
in the
night.
same day. Okay, first of all, right? So I'm gonna tell you how the story ends, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna Tarantino it. The story basically ends with me covered in blood, walking down Olive, freezing, waiting on an Uber.
Because you did not drive.
I did not drive.
Was it your blood?
No.
Gets about everybody.
Oh, it does.
And I don't know if that's it. You would think that's a good thing because I was basically unharmed, but I don't know if it was a good thing.
Well, I mean, not if you go to a show with a buddy and you find yourself walking down Olive without your buddy. No, of course it's not a good show. No, of course it's not a good thing.
So yeah. So we go to the venue on the way to the Comedy Store. My buddy, whose name I'm not going to mention. I'm not here to.
It's not important.
I'm not here to trash anyone. He has some mental health issues, and they've arose at time to time. He was having a bad day.
So you beat up a handicap.
I didn't beat up anybody, sir.
We're not there yet.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where the blood came from.
Well,
You'll
we're
get
gonna
to
get
it.
to that.
You'll get to it.
So, and we're hanging out, having a good time, laughing. He was telling me about his day. He got into it with his sister, but other than that, it was a decent Thanksgiving. We get to the show. We enjoy the show. He's like, I'm not really going to drink too much tonight. I'm just trying to chill. Like I said, he was kind of weird. It seemed like he was in a weird mood, but he was in a good mood because he was done with whatever happened earlier.
Right.
We're having fun now. So, they have a 2-drink minimum at the comedy club. So he gets, a drink. And I was like, well, I'm just going to get a beer. I was like, well, shit, I might as well just get a bucket. He's like, well, I don't want to drink that much. So he's like, but it's cheaper. So I'll take 2. of the 6, and I'll still split it with you. I'm like, oh sweet, I get a free beer. I'm down with that.
Right.
Because he's not drinking very much, and he wanted Bud Select because he's on a diet and he's watching his weight or whatever. I don't know. So anyway,
Beer drinkers watching weight. I love
his
it.
3 beers are gone before my first beer.
Oh, his 3. I thought he was only drinking 2.
Mm-hmm. And his drink he had before that, which was like a vodka or something, and then another drink. And
So he's just getting loaded.
I've drank with this guy several times. He doesn't drink like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just kind of like, whatever, cool. We're not here that long. We're drinking tonight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck it. And he's having a good time laughing. You know, one of the comedians was like super gay, and my friend has some tendencies he may or may not be comfortable with. And he was really enjoying this gentleman.
You make it sound like go ahead. He's enjoying the comedy show with the gay gentleman.
Yeah,
on
like
stage.
extra. But and then he started getting a little
lippy.
well, not to me, like became a
comedian?
heckler kinda.
Oh.
And you know, Nikki's on stage just murdering it, and you know, she gives a little political jokes, and you know, he's super into that. And so next thing you know, he's like, "Fuck you!" And he does not act like this ever. Like, thank God she didn't hear him, but like people that work there were looking at him. I'm like, "What is that?" Like, and I just assume he's drunk. Like I told you, he's pounding these fucking drinks. He didn't drink like that.
Right.
So he's fucking drunk. The show's almost over. Whatever, they can't hear you. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, all right.
So they can't hear him at all.
The comedians. I mean, if they did, they didn't acknowledge the fact that they could,
and they won't.
I mean, they do sometimes, but
Well.
we were pretty far back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he was kind of like just lurking
but the
in the
people
shadow.
around you can hear.
Oh, 100%.
So they're probably not happy.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't really care that much. I was still enjoying the show.
Right.
It didn't get too out of hand.
Okay.
It was just out of character more than out of hand, if I
All
could say.
right.
And then, you know, the show's over, time to go. Cool. And dude is just weird. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. He's just not right. And like I said, I just think he's drunk.
Right.
I'm like, all right, man, you just want to, like, there's a bar next door. Like, you just want to chill for a little bit before we drive back. Like, it's still pretty early in the evening. It's like, you know.
It was a 7 o'clock show.
I was 8, started at 8. I think it was like
so we're looking
10:30.
at 10, yeah.
It's like 10. It was probably about 10 because I know it was 10:30 when
There's timestamps.
when other things happened. So it was about 10 o'clock. And he was just like, I honestly can't explain it. He was just weird. Like, and like I said, I just thought he was
Was
drunk.
he talking weird?
He
Or
was talking weird. He was acting weird. He was just like, come on, man. You know what I mean? It was just,
It sounds to me almost like a bipolar type thing or a multiple
it was just
personality.
very fucking strange. And I just thought he was just drunk. I'm like, all right, you drink way too much. We've hung out a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
you've
you
never
don't
seen him
you don't
before.
act like this. So I just you're drunk. Like, you drink too much too quickly. Like, let's just chill. We'll go somewhere else nearby. You know what I mean? Because we're not that close to home. It's, you know, pretty
Right.
fairly good distance. Lots of
Well, you
highways.
guys were up in Westport?
Westport Plaza. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 30-minute
So
ride.
whatever. Then we get in the car because it's freezing outside. So we like, you know, we're in the car like, trying to get warm.
Right.
And he's like, the car's cold. And so he starts driving around the parking lot. I'm like, all right, we're just hanging out in the parking lot. Okay. Like, I was trying to justify it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, we should just stop. Because, like, you're being weird. You're not driving great. And you're just acting really weird. And he just started getting mad at me. He's like, say something nice to me. Say something nice to me. I was like, I'm not saying anything mean, Ben. I'm concerned about us. Shit. Friend. And, it was just, like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just very weird. And, like, he just started kind of, like, flipping out.
Is that when he stopped on the highway?
Just, yeah, a little, like, well, this conversation was happening. Yeah, we get on the highway. Like,
So this was during the
so he's
parking
not
lot
listening to me. So we're leaving. And I'm like, and then we're on the highway, and I'm like, dude, let's just stop somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, and he started getting really mad at me. He's like, stop fucking, like, I don't even know what he said, like, stop judging me or stop, you know what I mean? Like, he thought I was like, he acted as if I was like talking bad about him.
Right.
But I was like, I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying like I'm concerned about like, let's just chill. We'll
The
go to another
situation,
spot.
right.
You want to get something to eat? Like, I know it's Thanksgiving and all, but like, And he's like, just fucking stop. And stops in the middle of the highway, 270, a major highway. Dead stop in the middle of the highway.
I think it's like,
Like
8
didn't even
lanes
get
in
on
there.
didn't even get on the shoulder. Just
No,
boom, right
in the highway. In
It's
the
like
middle of a lane.
8-lane highway.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well,
what are you doing? You know what I mean? Then it's like,
but
well, yeah, 8
like
total.
we're not even technically arguing. I'm just like, what are you doing?
right.
What are you doing? And he's just all of a sudden just like, fuck you. And like swings on, hitting me. I'm in the passenger seat of the car. He's in the driver's seat. We're stopped in the middle of the highway. He starts hitting me. And I'm like, I didn't hit him. I'm holding him. I'm like, you know, I didn't think he even connected, but I guess he did. But anyway, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? I'm like, Ben, come on. I'm like, dude, just stop. Sorry. Just stop. Like, you know what I mean? And he's like, fuck this. And he pulls off the highway, stops in the middle of Olive, and starts doing it again. We're in the middle of the road. I'm like, dude, we're in the middle of the fucking road. What is wrong with you? Nothing's fucking wrong with me. Fuck you. Like, literally starts hitting me. And I just hauled off and backhanded him. There's a one hit. And his fucking nose exploded. There's blood everywhere. You thought he was crazy before.
Oh,
Look what you fucking did.
And he's like a small child, basically, size-wise, for people that don't... Obviously, no one knows who he is because he's an invisible person. But, like, you know, he's just like, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And, like, he pulls off the road finally into some weird, like, parking lot or something. And starts attacking me again. And I'm like, I'm getting out of the fucking car. Fuck you. He's like, get the fuck out, bro. And I'm like, stop. I couldn't find my glasses. Like, I'm not getting out of your fucking car until I find my glasses. Those are fucking expensive and I can't see.
Right.
So he stopped and he started spitting blood on me.
Oh, bro.
Screaming,
You gotta
fuck
go
you.
see the fucking hospital tonight because I'm putting
Spitting blood on me.
I'm gonna knock them front straight to the back,
His
bro. Get the
nose
fuck out of
is
here.
gushing, dude. I've never seen someone bleed that much from anything. Like, you may have all shot him in the face. There was so much blood coming out of this guy's nose.
you spit blood on me, I'm putting you to sleep. I don't care where you are, what we're doing. You're
Like,
going
he
to
was
sleep.
I told that body man the story on the way to the trip, and he's like, I in retrospect, I don't know how I didn't murder him.
Yeah.
But I think I was just in shock for the whole shit. Like,
Because you never seen the Magnus with.
yeah, and he's literally over here just like purposely, and he's like, fuck you, you unvaccinated cocksucker. Like, he's like,
Damn,
dude, it was
bro.
fucking crazy, dude. So I got my
dude,
fucking
it
glasses.
gets better.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really get better.
I wish a motherfucker would, boy, because you going to the hospital, bro. Like you're gonna need a doctor.
So anyway, I found my glasses. I got out of the fucking car.
You gonna need a morgue. Fuck
That's a
that.
trigger for me.
I got
don't need a doctor.
I got my bottle of Jaeger in my pocket. The whole left side of me is just covered in blood. My pants are covered in blood. My hat has fucking blood on it. The side of my fucking face. And I'm just walking down Olive. He starts throwing shit out the window, which he used to get mad at me for littering.
Sure.
And by littering, I mean my gum wrapper. Like, he'd get mad at me when I threw my gum wrapper out because he didn't want to get pulled over for drinking and driving and shit. He's throwing...
I've told you about this before, but you were throwing like cartons of trash out the
He's
fucking
throwing
window.
fucking Polar Pop cups and shit out the window as he drives away.
So he's throwing all your Polar
Yeah,
Pops. He throwing all your Polar Pops out.
Fuck you, motherfucker. How
This
you
is
like
fucking
this shit?
stupid, man. And then, like I said, I'm like, so I tried to call a couple of people, and you know, it's fucking 10:30 at night, Thanksgiving. So I'm like, whatever. I'm a fucking adult. I can get an Uber. Well, then I haven't used Uber in so long. I got a new credit card because my old credit card, someone tried to use it and wherever.
Right.
So that wasn't updated. So I'm fucking freezing. You know I don't get fucking cold, bro. I thought I was gonna die. I was so cold. I thought I was gonna lose my fingertips.
What day was it? Thursday? Yeah. It got pretty fucking cold that night.
Yeah. And so like I'm trying to enter a new credit. Nothing's open because it's Thanksgiving.
Right.
Nothing. Like I was a homeless man for like a couple hours.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like I couldn't. Nothing. There was nowhere to go.
And you can't just have Uber,
No
like,
restaurants
this
was
is where I'm
open.
at, come pick me up.
I mean, you can. Yeah, absolutely. That's what the fuck I did.
well, yeah. You
But
can.
it was once I couldn't feel my fingers, and I was trying to figure out somewhere to go, and like you know what I mean. There's so much happening all at once. But whatever. I finally got a new credit card in there, and you know what I mean. I just sat at some fucking bench and just with my sleeves. And thank God I was telling him. I was like, I swear to God was like, bro, put your pants on today. You know I don't wear fucking pants. I wear shorts every fucking day.
normally.
I was wearing pants that day because I was just bumming around the house at Thanksgiving.
Right.
And then I was like, I changed my shirt and I was like, fuck it, I'll just wear these pants. I kept my pants on. I had my jacket on. I had a fucking hood. Like shit I'd never have. I had, thank God. And I was still freezing. But anyway, I figured it out. But the Uber was fucking like 40 minutes away.
Oh, fuck.
So that, it took forever, but I lived. You know what I mean? Like, it sucked. But then, I'm not
Not
gonna,
a gas
I'm
station
not,
you could have went to?
nowhere around, not in miles,
You're an
bro.
Olive?
Yeah. Nothing. The closest thing was the TGI Fridays, and they weren't open.
Well, when you're on Olive, which way did you go, left or right?
To the
you're
right.
You're obviously going southbound.
Yeah,
so,
then to the right.
So you went to the right, so that's going down by the... Well, yeah, no, that
There's
gas...
nothing.
There's a gas station down there, but it's a little ways away, right
And
by
there's not,
141.
there's not a lot of stuff
That's like
down there.
8, 9, 10
Yeah.
miles, bro. That's
yeah,
not,
you ain't catching nothing quick.
Yeah, there's nothing down there. Walking, freezing, hell
Yeah,
no.
you ain't catching nothing quick, for sure.
So then, it still hasn't stopped. This dude, I'm just getting messages.
Oh, wait, he come back?
Oh, no.
No, he never came back. He's just messaging me the whole time. Like after he left me there covered in blood, he's messaging me. I read it to those guys. I'm not gonna read it all. But
You could hit the cliff notes. He kept going back to like 4 different things that he was talking shit
yeah,
about.
like he just went on and on and on, like probably 50 messages.
Basically repeating himself.
Like, you know, fuck you, you fat piece of shit. Fuck you, you're overweight. Fuck you, you're older than me. Fuck you, you're poor. Fuck you, your mother's trash. Fuck you, the reason your dad left is because you and your mother are trash and you're poor and you're always going to be poor. I'm going to get millions of dollars when my dad dies for doing nothing. So fuck you, you poor trash. You unvaccinated fucking trash, poor fucking piece of shit asshole.
What the
You're
fuck?
so poor, you piece of shit.
You're always going to be older than me.
You're always going to be older than
Clearly.
me. Think about that, you fucking trash.
The old
Fuck
trash.
you and your stupid radio show. What are you, fucking 12 with your fucking stupid pants on that nobody can read? You're fucking poor trash. You're trash. You're poor. You unvaccinated poor trash, man.
Jesus Christ.
I thought you said you weren't going to read the messages.
Fuck.
Like, holy shit. Like, it was fucking nuts. And then, so straight up, I was like, bro, I swear to God, even at this moment, like, obviously I was mad, but I was like, look, dude, like, get help. Like, just stop and get help. You know what I mean?
Noise 13, we're talking about Thanksgiving. We haven't even made it to the weekend yet. We're still talking about
Right.
Thanksgiving. P got into it with a buddy of his. That's where we're at. You got to tune into the rest without rewinding.
That's right. But yeah, I was like, you know what I mean? I'm like, just get fucking help, man. Just stop.
Yeah.
I was like, clearly I'm fucking through with you. You know what I mean? After those messages and shit, I was like, I'm done with you. But fucking
sure,
get help.
Sure.
And I was like, and then just kept stopping. I was like, look, dude, I'm fucking forwarding all this shit to your father. And I did. I straight up told on him. 100% told
Like a
on
little
him.
kid.
Screenshotted everything. Sent it all to his
You know his
fucking
dad
father.
very well, too.
No, I don't know his fucking dad at all. Met him one time in my life.
How you know his dad's number?
He's on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And so...
His dad and his sister, to be honest.
So that I'm gonna have millions when my dad passes. And
Oh yeah, his dad got all that shit. And it was like,
fuck.
you know, they all apologized. His dad offered to send me money for my clothes. I was like, I'm not that worried about my fucking clothes, man. Like, I washed.
So you explained to him what happened?
I went, I went straight home and put all that shit immediately in the wash with fucking extra
Right.
fucking Tide Pods and shit. Like, but yeah, I was like,
mean, that's a
honestly,
nice
at this
offer.
point, like,
A nice offer out of his dad. You know, he didn't have to offer anything. He'd have been like, "What the fuck?" You know.
Yeah.
But no, nice gesture out of his
and
dad.
it's funny because he was like, he told me about it. He's like, he came home and told me, and he feels really bad. While he's still sending me messages. I was like, I don't think he feels too bad.
Right.
Like, but dude, like the message I've never in my life, like, of all the fucking arguments I've had or fights I've had, no one has ever, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it's insane.
Right.
Like, yeah, you fucking just, and the main return is fucking poor. You're poor and you're fucking shitty and you're trash and you're not gonna get shit when your mom dies because you make more money than your mom does because you're all trash.
The fuck does that? Like,
I was like, why does it matter?
You ain't got to bring family into it, bro. You
The
talk
whole
about me
thing
all
is
you
like,
want.
fuck you and like
You're gonna kill your grandma.
Yeah. You and your mother are 100% going to be responsible for killing your grandma because you're unvaccinated trash. And yes, he's still alive, as far as I know.
Well, he wouldn't have made it. He wouldn't have made it off the fucking highway that night. The only way he would have been making it off is the corner where they came pick his ass up.
Fucking crazy. So yeah, it was a happy Thanksgiving for sure.
So, has he tried to reach out to you since?
Oh, I've continued to get the same
Yes.
type of messages.
Oh, so he is not even like aware.
I
that
stopped
he's
looking
fucked
at him
up.
yesterday, so I don't know if there's any more.
So he's not even aware that he fucked. That he.
Oh, he's still mad.
Yeah, he's fucked up and in the wrong here.
Oh, he's still mad.
I assume I don't know how anyone could talk like that and not know they're in the wrong.
I mean, you had to do something to piss him off. Apparently,
He told on him.
I mean, I'm
Oh, yeah,
not
he didn't
sure
like that
exactly.
part. Oh, you told my fucking father. I'm like, fuck, I told you I was going to, motherfucker.
You wouldn't quit.
And it wasn't even about, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure I even said, I was like, I feel like a fucking asshole telling. I literally called it telling. Because that's what I did. I was like, I feel like I even told his, I was like, who else do I tell about this?
Where's his mom at?
She's there too. He comes from a happy family. They have a lot of money.
Well, they ain't too happy if he's fucking.
He's getting an
They're not very happy
inheritance.
with him.
He's gonna get an inheritance.
But yeah, I was like, it was.
Now that's
it was,
trash right there. If you waiting for a fucking inheritance, fuck you. You're the piece of shit at that point.
like, it wasn't even about telling on him to get him. You're not gonna get in trouble. Like, what's he
No,
gonna
but
get in
it was
trouble?
like, hey man,
Like, I'm honestly concerned about him. Like, this,
he needs some help. Or
he's
something.
lost his fucking shit. Who do you tell? You tell the fucking family because they know.
and they care about him.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm like, the shit coming out of this dude's mouth is not right. I don't care how mad he is at me. You know what I'm saying? Be mad at me. If we'd have just gotten a fight or something, I'd have just chalked it up to being a drunk fight. You know what I mean? We've got in arguments before.
Like
you and
I
I.
said, bro, you call me whatever, but you want to talk about my family? Fuck you. It's on
Right.
there.
But I'm saying we've all gotten into fights with friends. This was not a fight with a friend.
Right.
This was like some, you know what I mean? Like, I drink my whole life. I know what a fucking drunken fight with your friend looks like. You know what I mean? And it's not this. This
Right.
wasn't that. This was something different. Like, he wasn't even talking. It wasn't him and I in the vehicle. It was, I don't know where he was.
Right.
And I was trying to get him to come back, and it didn't work out.
That could have been some scary shit, dude. Not like that dude would have just driving around because he's fucking. I mean, you thought he was fucking super wasted. I don't think I'd have gotten in the car with him. I'd be like, bro, you go ahead and go. I'm gonna go over here for a minute. I'm gonna call an Uber. I'll get home. Don't worry.
I probably should have just done that, but I didn't think it was. I didn't think it was that bad.
I mean,
Hey,
It was weird, but it was like, yeah. I mean, I said we've been drunk before.
Yeah, but that's the issue.
Not that
with
that's
like,
okay. It's
That's
just,
the issue with being friends with people that have like mental,
schizophrenic,
like
don't
legit
panic.
mental issues. Because they could be fine for a while, and then and then just out
But
of
were
nowhere
you-
they just fucking flip.
But were you aware of this dude having mental issues beforehand?
Yeah, but it's never been like
Like this bad?
no.
And it's never
Like,
even
he's had
close.
a couple. We've had a couple moments. You know what I'm saying? Here
And
and
then-
there, but nothing. We've never. First of all, like, you know, what I mean, he'll like freak out about something. Sometimes it's not me. Sometimes he's not even mad at me. You know what I mean? One night he was crying. He started crying at the bar, like legitimately crying
Yeah.
over like gay tendencies and
Spilled
shit.
milk. What is he, gay?
Maybe.
He doesn't know yet.
Maybe that's why he's so angry. He's living a closeted life.
Yeah, I don't know, but he likes women, but he might like dudes. Like,
So he's bisexual.
He likes it
yeah,
all.
I mean, I'm not saying anything's wrong with either one. I'm just saying,
There
like,
ain't no. I mean, if that's your preference, that's your preference.
he's literally unsure about it, or he thinks he's unsure about it, or he doesn't know if he's unsure about it, and he freaks out. You know what I mean?
So you take him to the comedy club and the gay
And
gentleman.
then apparently
who
he got into an
up.
argument with his sister earlier that day about some shit. Like,
Oh, I'm pretty sure his sister had nothing to do with this one.
well, she thinks it did, and the fact that she was like, she said we had some shit going on earlier, you know, between him and I, which it may have triggered it, and the fact that he brought up that they got into a fight earlier kind of makes me I don't know what the fight was about. I don't know the details.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So it could have been something he was holding on to.
something. And the fact that he just started
But I
fucking
feel
drinking
like-
like that, I think, you know what I mean? Like, the combination of all that
As
shit.
much as I know about him, though, I would feel that he would have went into detail and told you about it if it was really bothering him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's done that shit. He's told you shit before.
Yeah.
So I don't know why he
He tells
wouldn't.
me all kinds of stuff. I mean, clearly I tell him things too. And
Well, clearly, yeah.
There's
Clearly, because he fucking...
There's a lot more messages.
He yelled back at you. Oh, you looked again? There's more?
No, I'm just saying like that.
Oh.
I didn't share all the details.
Well, no, I don't. I wouldn't expect you to.
But yeah, it's pretty intense, man. But other than that, dude, like if you just cut that part out, like if we just stopped that night at 10 o'clock, it was fucking dope,
Joe.
man.
Grape Joe says Andy Dick. Yeah.
But other than that, it was super dope, man. The show was great. Like that was like Nikki Glazer fucking murdered it.
Yeah.
And everyone else, like all the openers and shit were dope. Like all of them. I enjoyed it.
I mean, I'm not a fan of like gay people. Not that I care. I don't care if you're gay or not. But,
Oh, he was fucking. That dude was hilarious.
but I could imagine. I bet he was. Most of your gay comedians are actually
and
pretty fucking
his
hilarious.
dad was there, or maybe his dad wasn't there, and that was just a joke. But as far as I know, his dad was there, and that was even more funny. Because he was like, "It's your fault, bitch." You know what I'm saying? Right? And he was, I don't know the joke, but it was something along the lines of like, you know, is your father the reason you're gay or whatever? He's like, it's like I don't have like daddy issues or anything like that. It's like he's not the reason I'm gay, but he's definitely the reason I'm a bottom or some shit. Like I was fucking dying, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with gay people. I just, you know, if you're gay, cool. Just don't hit on me. I'll talk to you, and we can sit and have a couple of drinks and shit and hang out, whatever. But
No, he was funny as fuck. There was like a whole, you know, it's like, you know, is anybody else here gay? There was like one dude. You know what I'm saying? One guy in the back, he's like, fuck yeah. He's like one sad queer in the back or some shit. And then he started, at one point he was literally chanting, eat my ass. And I think that's when he introduced his dad. He was like, eat my ass. Eat my ass. He's like, oh, by the way, my dad's here. I was like, what the fuck? It was funny as fuck, though, dude. It was hilarious.
that was funny.
And then, like, Nikki Glazer's roommate, I don't know if you follow her, he's always with her. They're like best friends or whatever. So he opened right before her, and he's fucking funny. I wish I knew his name. I don't remember, but he's like famous too.
Now, how long did she go for an hour? Or was it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be short, but yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like a half hour set or whatever.
No, it was a whole big thing, man. It was really good.
Good deal. Good.
It was really good. Shit was fun.
Definitely go back to see her again.
Fuck yeah, especially if it's fucking $20.
All right.
That was a hell of a deal. And that's like cool.
Well,
I
her
like the
shows
Funny Bone's
aren't
cool.
really too
I've never
expensive.
seen. I don't think I've ever seen a bad comedy show ever. I mean, I haven't been to a lot. I'm not like a fucking.
You know, I've never been to one.
You've never been to ever
to
comedy
a
show?
comedy
Wow.
show, and I was supposed to go to the Funny Bone one time, and that was because a buddy of ours had tickets, and I guess we were there about 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
But we were trying to get a hold. We were on time, but we were trying to get a hold of him, which made us 5 minutes late, and they wouldn't let us in. So we're like, oh,
Wow.
well, fuck it. What else are we gonna do today? So
Not get in.
I love comedy shows.
yeah, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Should go to a comedy show.
I've seen Jim Gaffigan, Ralphie May twice. I've seen Bill Burr. I haven't gone to any more than that. I would like to go to more, but I mean, you know, it just never falls on my radar. You know,
Yeah, it's something I don't ever.
there's
think
been a couple of them that have come through that I wish I would have gone to, but you know, like I would like to go to what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his name. The guy that they base Van Wilder off of. He does a show with Bill. He does a podcast also with Bill Burr.
I know what you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. He was on the point not too long ago.
Why
I'm
do
just thinking Brian Reynolds.
no,
I don't think he does.
no, is
stand-up.
it no?
Nobody kind of
I
sounds
know,
like
I
Ryan
know his
Reynolds.
fucking name. Why does my brain do this to me?
Whiskey?
No, it's not whiskey. My brain does this when I'm sober, dude. What are you
Wine?
talking about?
Is it wine?
Well, I mean, it's wine right now, but it's not. That's not why I can't fucking remember names.
White Claw?
He don't drink those.
Oh, Bert Kreischer. That's
yeah,
it.
There it is.
Yeah, he came to town probably like a month or so ago. But
They
yeah.
based Van Wilder off of. I did not know.
Yeah, no, he was the actual Van Wilder. He went to Florida State for I don't know how many years, and at one point he fucking joined the Russian mafia, and didn't even know it. Robbed a fucking train. That's like one of his biggest jokes. That's a funny one. But
I didn't
yeah.
even know that.
No, I like comedy shows.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm saying we should go. Rube, we gotta go to a
Because it's literally your night out is that you're going to laugh like for most of the night if you know hopefully if it goes well.
I mean, you hope you laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen some comedy shit where I was like, this is dumb. I ain't laughing at this. Not that I've been to a comedy show, but like comedy movies or comedy TV shit.
Yeah.
Or like stand up on TV. I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, like going to open mic night might be kind of questionable, but if you know the headliner, you kind of know what they're building it off of.
If it's free, I'll go because it might be fun, and if it's not fun, I'll just jump up there too. Fuck it.
And all the big headliners I've gone to see, they usually only have like one opener, and maybe two, but yeah.
There was.
I would like to go to an open mic where it just everybody sucks, and I'll be like, well, fuck, I can't do no worse than these motherfuckers. Let's go.
I mean, that would be the time to do it.
Right?
You got to go on a night where everybody's bombing. But see, then it's not like a karaoke where you just sign up like mid-show. You got to like be on the bill and. Well, I guess now. Well, I mean, they fill up pretty quickly.
They do, yeah.
This is gonna be my big break. I wish we had something like legendary, like the Comedy Store in LA, because they do open mics there, and then comedians, like big comedians, will go there secretly and just test out material. Yeah. Like I wish we had that shit here.
Yeah, Rogan's there all the fucking time.
Yeah,
not even test out materials, but even like get openers for.
Well, Bill Burr goes there sometimes. Dave Chappelle has been known to go there. I mean, all the like huge names.
Bill Bellamy
even
been there.
Like Kevin Hart before he got all like super mega famous. Like he did
Martin
that.
Lawrence just shows up.
Yeah, I think I heard within the last year. I think what was it? Chris Rock did one too. Like
man, that's a racist motherfucker there.
What are you talking about, cracker?
Chris Rock is pretty fucking racist. He makes it pretty bluntly and obviously that he hates white people. I mean, I know he also does talk about other races as well, but he makes it fairly clear that he hates white people.
I think he hates.
Which I don't give a fuck. You hate whoever the fuck you want.
I think he hates ignorant white people and stereotypical white people.
I mean, it is.
I don't give a fuck.
Who would I heckle, Joe? Who am I gonna heckle?
Heckle? Yeah.
If it sucks, I'll heckle them.
I could definitely see you heckling people. There's only 2 people coming to town I've ever heard of right now, so we're not going to one anytime soon.
Who?
Michael Yo and Jim Florentine.
I've heard of Jim Florentine.
Me too.
He's funny. I wouldn't go see him now.
Fuck yeah, man! Comedy's the shit.
Yeah, I think Jeff Dunham's actually coming to town. Well, at least they're advertising for it. I think it's like still.
He's been here.
I think it's a couple months off, and I'm shocked that he's still selling arenas. Like fuck, you're still doing that big with puppets? Like I liked him when he first kind of started blowing up, and then I was like, okay, I get it. And then I've been kind of over it. I'm not saying, and plus
it's the same jokes over and over. I'm tired.
And plus, it's a very PC, family friendly set. Usually, whatever he's talking about, I'm like, yeah. Like I like the more rough edge people.
Oh, I seen Jeff Dunham fucking get nasty on stage. That dude, it's not like to the extreme of like Andrew Dice Clay or anything, but it's pretty fucking nasty.
Doc.
Yo, and then she sucked my cock.
That's right. You get it.
Oh. I think he started slowly doing comedy stuff again.
I don't know. He was. I can't remember the movie he was in, but it was funny.
I think he started like slowly doing it again, like sporadically. There at least like maybe a couple years ago he started coming back, but I don't know what he's doing now.
Mary, quite contrary, trim that pussy, it's so damn hairy.
Oh!
You gotta add the fucking O.
Jesus.
So did you guys get any good Black Friday deals?
I didn't do any shoppings.
Yeah.
I already told you what I bought.
I mean, I guess I bought a Fire Stick for $20.
Another one?
Sorry, yeah, it's got a bunch of free shit on there already.
Got a new one? What are you doing with the old one?
This one's a little bit faster than the old one. As I was trying to compare the two to see what the difference is. I haven't put any of the Cody shit on there because I haven't had to yet. It's all like this one came loaded with a bunch of free shit on it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got movies and TV shows and
Dude, I'm
all kinds of shit on it already.
like I'm sad because we're closing in our house. It was supposed to be the 10th. They moved it up to the 3rd, and like we're buying all new appliances, and so it's like we're only like a week or two off.
Those people really want to get out of that fucking house if they're moving it up.
Oh, it was a rehab, and it's been vacant for a couple years. But yeah, we've just been cruising through the fucking closing process because I mean we're on top of our shit. You know, the lender, or, whoever says, hey, we need this. All right, boom, you get it within 30 minutes to an hour. If mostly everything. I had to go to the bank for one thing, but we're on our shit. It actually, and people make it out to be such a fucking hard deal. It's like, well, then y'all ain't never really done like adult shit and had to deal with some adult problems, because. You deal with a couple of like adult things where you have to be on the phone for several hours. This is a fucking walk in the park, especially if you get a good lender that just goes, here, we're going to need this, and this. And all right, cool. Done.
Now you guys going through your bank or through somebody else?
We're going through a mortgage broker. And, but yeah, no, it just sucks because we wanted to get Black Friday deals, but we can't make the purchase right now. Because one, we don't want the lender shitting a brick, and then we don't have the measurements of everything because we need a fridge. That's 100% need to do it because it doesn't have a fridge where we're going, and we want to match all our appliances, so we're probably gonna bundle it, get a dishwasher and microwave oven, all that shit, because all the stuff in there is just old. Like it used to be a rental property, and then they bought it and they did a full renovation on it, and so it just sucks to have to do a big purchase a couple weeks after Black Friday, and it's like, damn it.
I mean, if you're buying shit for the house, your lender will understand. That's not usually an issue.
Yeah, but it's a nice little chunk of change coming out of the bank accounts where the closing costs are going to be coming out of. And also, like I said, we don't have the dimensions. So like I know we have to have the dimensions for the oven and the dishwasher for sure, and I know that they all kind of around the same.
Dishwashers wash dishes by hand. It's only you and her.
We've been doing that.
Oh. She
makes a whole sink full of dishes a day. Are you kidding me?
God damn.
I wish I had a trash compactor. She makes like 2 trash bags a day. You need to calm it down.
For what?
I don't know. She be doing things.
Jeez.
She cooks a lot.
She be doing things. It's been so long since you brought us cookies.
So she must not be doing things.
We haven't made any. I mean, we've
sitting around cooking all day.
How's
it going?
We did get on a little kick there for a couple weeks where we were just buying oven baked cookies, but like they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it here.
They definitely ain't made it here.
No, they have not, and they will not. Not right now.
You're eating them all.
I'm eating them all. Fucking just get the ice cream, put them on there, warm ass cookies. So good.
Cookies are good.
But yeah.
Other than that, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen shit really. Yeah, I mean, I already got it already. I plugged it right in. That's all I had to do was just plug the motherfucker in. And then it asked me if I had an account already. I hit boom, and it popped up with my account on there. And then I fucking clicked OK, and then boom, that was it. Then I had to put the apps that I had on the old one. But this one came on with already a bunch of apps that are free.
Yeah. Well, that's good, though. That's good. They know. They know what you're getting it for. You don't have to fucking bootleg it like back in the day.
Well, I mean, I can. And I'm going to put the Kodi app on there and shit just to see if that, because that's what I'm going to be able to tell if it acts faster or slower.
Yeah.
But I just haven't put it on there yet. I haven't really had time to. But I'm going to put it on there and see and fuck around with it and see what's up.
Yeah.
And if it works faster, then I might go ahead and buy like 2 or 3 more.
Hmm?
Dude, it's cheap. Normally they're like $40 or better.
Yeah.
This one came with the remote that's got the Netflix, the Hulu, and fucking Disney Plus, all buttons.
Oh, yeah. I got those for like the Roku TV.
It's got a TV button on there and shit.
I just hope that because like if you go to like a hardware store, like or stores in general that offer their own credit cards, they're like, oh well, you save 20% off your first purchase. So I'm really hoping that they offer that, because I'll just go through a credit card and we'll just pay that bitch off, because we're not gonna buy anything that we can't pay off right now. So we'll just, instead of using our debit card, we want to use the credit card just to get, to get that extra discount.
Well, go to Lowe's. You know anybody that's in the military or was in the military?
My dad was in the military.
He gets a discount. I mean, I know it might not be much. I think it's like a 10%, but it's still saving fucking money. And he can go in and just use your card to pay for it and just tell him he was in the military.
Yeah, but I don't want to put the card in his name.
You wouldn't have to. It can go in your name.
I don't know if they would do that for me though.
Sure.
If I just walk in and go, here, I'm going to fill this out in my name, and then I'm going to use his discount.
Yeah, no, they don't give a fuck.
Maybe.
I had a buddy of mine. I had to go up to Lowe's, and he was with me, and he's like, dude, I get a discount. I'm like, all right. So he went up there, and he's like, yeah, I was in the military. I'm getting the shit for him, and I gave him my card and shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, do you want to fill this out for 25% off or whatever the fuck it was off your first purchase? Shit, like.
Yeah.
I
think it's 20% at Lowe's. That's where I got the number from.
And I told him no, because I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Everything I have works well.
Well, I'm changing.
Not everything.
Well, I'm trying to change my
refrigerator out here, bro.
It's a different mindset of thinking. You get the debit card is the worst thing you could possibly do for your financial future, because it doesn't do anything for you. I'm not telling you to live beyond your means or do not purchase anything on credit that you cannot pay for immediately.
Oh.
Do not fucking do that. We're not going to buy anything that we don't have the cash for on hand. We're just going to wait till it reflects on the statement, and then we're going to pay it off. And then we have a credit card right there that's no balance on there, and it helps my credit, and then we could use it whenever. We're not going to buy shit on there that we can't pay for. We don't want to leave a balance on there.
I don't really need a Lowe's card. I don't really do a whole lot of shopping there to have a Lowe's card.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, I don't need that.
Well, this is going to be through Home Depot most likely.
They're like, oh, it's free. And I'm like, I still don't need it.
I do not like Home Depot. I feel like Home Depot is like the Kmart, and like Lowe's is like the Target. I just like Lowe's a lot better, but Lowe's doesn't have what we want.
Well, I think Lowe's got better options usually.
It's just a nicer vibe when you go into the fucking store. I just like Lowe's better. But Home Depot has the refrigerator that we want for the price that we want and all that shit. So we were like, fuck it, we'll just go through there. I haven't checked out the credit card options, but yeah, we're excited though. Like, and also we want to get the credit card now because I
guess the appliance at your house now is theirs.
No, it's ours. Like there's gonna be a stove, microwave, dishwasher.
I mean, at your place now, where you're currently at.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all the properties. Okay. Yeah, it's not ours. Yeah, no, and we're getting rid of a lot of stuff too. Like we're getting rid of our fucking end tables, our coffee table, kitchen table. We're getting rid of all that shit. We're starting new, man. This is a fresh start. Super excited. It's like a new chapter. It's not like just buying a house like, oh cool. No. It's like a whole new mental chapter for us. Like this like we're going into our 30s and it's going to be different. Like I'm trying to be retired by the time I'm 45. Like I mean,
good luck with that.
I'm well on my way, sir. And I would like to be retired by 40, but I'm being realistic and give myself a realistic time frame. But I mean, still,
most athletes don't retire until they're 40.
I'm still going to be making money and still going to be doing stuff. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm just, chilling on my island. No, I'm going to set it up to where if I don't want to go to work for 3 weeks and I want to go fucking stay in Italy or something and, kind of maybe, I might go to, Greece today, I might, fuck it, let's go to Egypt. And I won't have to go to work. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to have the freedom to do whatever I want. So you just got to set up to where you can make money either on the go, like where you're out and traveling, or and also you make up, passive income. Like, so, and that's my goal. So like, I mean, this is the beginning of like really doing that, because you got to be in the right mental space every day to even like, well, for me and her and all that stuff, like it's hard to have motivation, you know, because I got severe ADHD, and also I put shit off, and I'm lazy. And it's very hard to get over that when you're in a mental space that it just makes you just want to lay down and watch TikToks, you know.
As long as you don't start flipping out, P's got to break your nose. I think we'll be all right.
Different mental issues.
Just kidding. Oh fuck!
He ain't got no nose.
Ain't got no nose. I scared the shit out of somebody at fucking Carl's Tavern. That was funny as fuck. He wasn't ready. He hit me with the oh shit.
This Kid Savage.
I wasn't even in that conversation. I was paying attention to somebody else talking, and like we were all like in a circle and all that stuff. Where I was, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "Hey, show him your nose." And I go, "Oh, boop," and he goes, "Oh shit, whoa."
You scared him.
I did.
Shout out to Kid Savage.
Yeah. Too bad my nose hurt.
Yeah, we
like
didn't make it there. Yeah, we're still on Thursday.
Yeah, too bad my nose was like sore because like, you know, because I'm still kind of coming off. I mean, I'm not still sick, but I was, and so like there's still like a sore spot in there. I can't really do. Yeah, I could flip it inside out and all that stuff, and like I couldn't do that. I was like, man, this shit sore. I won't do that. I could have really fucked him up.
Yeah. Should we hit him a break and then maybe continue about Friday, Saturday?
That sounds good to me.
I guess.
Why not? You don't want to blow your load right now.
No, we're good.
Give him a little break. This is a breather episode, guys.
Right.
We're just here to just chilling, recapping our holiday.
Yeah, DBM and P need to recover a little bit.
A little recoup, yeah. I feel good though. I feel good. Sunday did suck because, like I said, we got like 4 hours of fucking sleep, man. Like, the ride home was.
Well, you could have had another 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep if you would have just left when they kicked you out.
They didn't though. That's the thing. Carl, Dave don't kick us out.
No, I mean at the hotel.
Oh,
Checkout's at like noon, 11 or noon.
Checkout's at 11.
So you could have had a couple more
I
hours.
could have given you another hour of sleep. I didn't realize checkout was at 11. That's why I was like, it's 9:38. Get the fuck up. We gotta go.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. He's like, it's fucking 9 in the morning. He's like, we gotta check out. They make you leave. I'm like, not till like noon.
Yeah, 11 or noon, yeah.
No,
11 is checkout everywhere. And then you call them and you say, I need a little bit more time.
All right.
And then noon is checkout.
Yeah. Yeah, so I could have given.
I know you haven't left your house in the last couple of years, but it's been like that forever.
The hotels I stay at, checkout's usually like 10, and we get lucky if it's at 11.
Oh, everyone I've stayed in always been 11.
Well, you guys always stay at shit hotels except for your Jamaica experience and your fucking high class hotels that don't have checkout times.
I usually don't stay in shit hotels.
I stay at Hilton's.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't stay at Hilton's.
So you stay at shit hotels. And
I do not. I do not.
Checkout time's 11.
I'd stay at the hotels that are $10 to $15 more than the shit hotels, which is a lot better.
Oh, well, ours are usually like $50 more.
Yeah. No,
Like
usually our
Astro, they don't kick you out till 11.
Usually our hotels are I mean they're usually around 115 to 150, and you know, depending on, I mean, if we go to a specialty place and all that stuff, I mean, you know, 200-300, that ain't none. But yeah. I don't know. I just thought I thought the shit was a 10, man.
I know every hotel I've ever stayed at or even worked at was 11.
Yep.
Well, you're welcome. I got us home earlier.
I hate you for that.
You said welcome yourself?
You.
Yeah, I'm not welcome.
How many stops for P did you have to make?
We all kind of.
Is it shockingly low?
Yeah. I mean, I think we stopped maybe 4 times, and 2 of them included gas.
Jesus.
We pulled. Well,
you didn't drink a whole lot, huh?
He tried to. One of the stops was because he was trying to find a KFC buffet, and that was the first one. And
so you stopped where we normally stop.
Yeah, and the lobby
closed.
We went in the lobby. The lobby was open, but it was only open for pickup orders.
Oh, okay.
And the buffet was down. So we stopped, peed, and then we got back on the road, and then we stopped again, I think, to get gas, and then the third time
another KFC.
We stopped at another
also
KFC.
Was closed on the inside.
Yeah, the lobby was closed, and then we got the meats at Arby's.
The meats.
So like, I mean, it really wasn't that bad, and it was timed out well. That like at least for my bladder, like, all right, yeah, no, it's a good time to stop, get out a little bit of stretch. Plus, we were packed in that motherfucking car like sardines, dude. Right. Holy fuck. I had to put all my shit in the floorboard and like just in between my legs and the front. And thankfully, I had the front seat. I mean, that is a perk of being a tall dude. I get the front seat, but I had all my shit in my lap and I didn't.
Joe's
move.
a ninja, man. That motherfucker, he'll find if there's no room in the car, he'll find somewhere to sit.
Yeah.
That is one good thing about him. He'll find somewhere to sit. Like, I can sit right there.
I like how we were trying to move like the mannequins that we had because it was like the leg of the mannequin was right where Joe's head was, so we did need to move it. And I just love that Paul's seat was almost all the way back, and we're like, dude, just move it up a click, and he fucking just unlocks it and then locks it again. I'm like, you didn't move it.
It moved.
It did not move. You unlocked it and locked it back. That was the click you heard. All he had to do was move that bitch up a little bit to move the box, to move the mannequin to where we could get it in there. That motherfucker, he was like
driver's seat or passenger seat?
Driver's seat. He's fucking driving with his tippy toes. He's so far in the back. He's like, I don't know why y'all got room.
I mean, it is a big car.
Not the way we had it packed, and not the way he had his fucking seat.
I mean, it is a big
His
car.
knee was like
the smallest car in the world.
When your knees are 2.5 feet from the fucking dash, your seat's back far enough. That's enough.
I never said it needed to go back. Why are you yelling?
Because you
I
did.
never said it needed to go back.
Because we were trying to get room, and you were like, "Nah, I ain't gonna do that." He was hearing me, but he like just not even paying it. Like, nope, no.
I can't drive the car uncomfortable for fucking 6 hours.
His knees were like this fucking far from the dash.
Well, I know he's always laid back.
You know how far my knees were from the dash? Like this far.
I mean,
all you had to do was sit there, though.
Yeah, you too.
I said that's all you had to do was sit there. I had to drive the car.
Yeah.
You can be uncomfortable.
I'm not saying be uncomfortable. By
yes, you are.
No.
That one click would have made him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I know, right?
That one click.
Yes. I don't know why you're agreeing.
I mean, I'm kind of being a smart ass, and I'm kind of on both sides there. That one click would have made him
You've
uncomfortable.
seen how far he sits back in that fucking car.
I do.
Just because you drive different than me doesn't mean
I'm not saying make
Yes,
yourself
you are.
uncomfortable.
Yes, you are.
I mean, he does have a bigger belly than you, so
That's
maybe
exactly what you're saying. Is
Right.
make yourself uncomfortable. Because that's what that would have done.
Okay, you selfish prick.
How is that selfish?
Because you're like,
I wouldn't ask you to drive 6 hours and be uncomfortable the entire time.
it wasn't
not
to
safe.
make you uncomfortable. It was to get the shit in the car.
And then you could have clicked back.
And he did.
I did. That's what I did do. And he told me I didn't. That's what I did.
He did.
That's the part
I was
did
literally
do.
looking right at the fucking seat. I was looking right at the fucking seat. Anyway, clunk. Didn't fucking move.
I was in the seat.
I was like, you didn't. I watched his hand. He clunk. Didn't move the motherfucker.
So, did you manage to get everything in?
Eventually, after I fucking shoulder blocked that bitch in there.
Yes.
So you took one box too many.
I didn't
Yes.
take anything. I mean, but yeah.
Well, Paul probably took 3 shoe boxes too many.
No, he took actually one. Took one box. One box of shoes.
One box of shoes.
Yeah.
And how many bags?
I
Suitcase
think,
and adult.
I think he had his little blue.
Bag.
He had his little blue suitcase.
The mini suitcase.
And he has
And
a
my
box of
bathroom
shoes.
bag.
Well, I mean, we also had merch for Lex too.
That's-
So that
Lex's-
was the box. I think that was the
Lex's
box.
merch box was as big as our black box.
Do you still have it and you got to ship it?
Yes.
Grab me a CD out there, will you? I think he owes you. He owes us that at least.
$10.
Okay, I'll pay for it.
I gotta pay them for it.
I really will. I'll pay you $10 for it.
It's cheaper. Probably.
Cheaper if I go on the site.
No, I'm saying if you don't.
Oh. Yeah, no. I'll
But
give
yeah,
you
that was
$10 for it.
that was the box that was behind his seat.
Is it in the car now?
No,
As a matter of fact, I do have one CD in the car.
that is. Oh yeah, in the little glove box. I had to balance it on my book bag because it wouldn't fit
Yeah,
anywhere else.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. Speaking of that, what happened to all my stuff that was there?
What stuff?
Like the papers and all the blue masks and all the things that were in that slot that aren't there anymore.
If it's not there, then it's in the floorboard, probably under the seat.
Yeah, it's not there either.
He done checked the whole fucking car.
I don't know.
That CD's there and it keeps falling out because there was a bunch of stuff there. And now there's not a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, well, I kept putting the CD back in there because it was falling out. When I left the car, there was a couple. Oh no, that's right. Joe got the mask at the comic book store before the show, and he put the stack of fucking because it was in a bag. He put that in the back seat, somewhere in the back seat.
It's not there either.
It might not there
so
either.
they're actually $13.99 online.
Yeah, I'll give you $10 for it. I might before we leave because I do believe I got a 20 for you too for the shirt.
Okay.
That I told you I would have. I'm pretty sure I have it. If not, I'll get it to you.
Okay. Yeah, I have one in my car because it was it's for Will FM. Hey, we're gonna take a break, I guess, huh? Because you guys said that, and I changed the name of the episode to things we didn't talk about yet. But go check out that new Lex the Hexmaster CD. It's available right now because there's a super dope track on there produced by Will FM.
And we're gonna probably bump a song or two for you in this playlist.
We already have.
Well, you already got it.
Whoa, calm down. And we're
Ritz. That was Ritz, huh?
Was it?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We're gonna
I
take a
think that
quick
was
break. If
Chinese
you guys are
guy.
on YouTube, we'll be back in a few minutes with a new stream. So make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.